hell, I don't know, sugar crystals or something. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. Damn, I can't believe I didn't get that. Listen, I know a lot of y'all been waiting for this one. Me too. Shit, me too. Today, we will be doing a very detailed review, and we're gonna do a how to style on the Powerpuff Girl Nike SB Dunks. Today's review is not going to be from a sneakerhead's perspective. It's going to be from a Powerpuff Girl fan herself, me. As you know, I do have a lot of Powerpuff Girl collectibles and memorabilia throughout my collection, and I just feel like these shoes were specifically made for someone like me. I mean, not specifically me, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I do have a cool collection of either rare, hard to find, and unique shoes. But also, I do love the Powerpuff Girls, and I had to get my hand on all three pairs. I'm gonna be all the way honest and raw here. I have seen multiple reviews of this shoe, and to be honest, a lot of y'all guys are just messing it up and skipping right over the hidden eggs, because Power Rangers to you all are like Powerpuff Girls for us. And some sneakers I do want to see more girls do a review over. And I feel like these pairs specifically are something I would like to see girls review on, because it hit different for us. So the box is just a plain Jane Nike SB tan and gray box. When you open it up, it does have a paper of all three girls on it. But there's a hidden egg on this paper. Attention to detail, people, because listen, I'm gonna tell you. So, as you see, it has Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup in kick-ass form, right? In the top right corner, you have Nike SB. In the top left corner, you have Powerpuff Girls. But in the background, you do have the shape and the pattern of Mojo Jojo's helmet there. So the attention to detail is actually kind of crazy on this shoe. And the more I dug into this shoe and learned about it, the more I became a fan of having these shoes. So they give a lot of love to the right side of the shoe, and I'm gonna explain why. On the left side of the shoe, inside of each shoe, it's the color of their hair. Now, when we shift it over to the right side of the shoe, each tag, not only the color of their hair, but they have the ingredient that they were made up of.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
So, Blossom has everything nice with the bowl of bunnies, hearts, and stars. Bubbles has the box of sugar, and Buttercup has the spices. But it doesn't stop there, because even on the outside of the sneaker, you can see on the tongue around the Nike SB logo, it has for Blossom the stars, which is everything nice. Bubbles, it has like the little sugar sparkles on there. And for Buttercup, it has a bunch of the seasonings. So on the left side, you have a bunch of automatopoeia words with Nike SB on it. The only difference is the color of the background. So for Blossom, you have pink. Bubbles, it is blue. Buttercup, it is green. Now, when you shift it over to the right side, again, they show a lot of love. So each image of the right side of the insole are different on each shoes. So for Blossom, you have Mojo Jojo covering his face with a cape. With Bubbles, it pretty much looks like he's holding his hands together with his cape flying in the background. And Buttercup looked like he done pissed him off with the cape also flying in the background. So that's really cool. But the similarity in each insole is at the bottom of the insole. It has the Nike SB logo within the bottle of a Chemical X that's broken. Each side is different. You have it broken off to the side, and you also have it broken at the top too. Another similarity throughout all three shoes is the reflective iridescent rainbow trim around each shoe. I think they captured that perfectly. I think they did a really, really good job. Now on the back, the biggest thing that stands out the most is their eyes, their big old eyes. And I think it's cool how they kind of put it into this shoe. At first I wasn't a fan, but it does show each one of their personalities. So for Blossom, you have her smiling and she's looking up. For Bubbles, she has like a little smiley face and she's looking down. Very cutesy, shy, probably hands behind her back type vibe because that's definitely her personality. When you move over to Buttercup, she's looking up but she's frowning, and I'm glad they didn't put a smiley face on her because usually she would have like an angry look on her face, and that fits her perfectly. I think they did great when it came to the smile and the eyes on the back of the shoe. Alright, so now let's take a look at each shoe individually. Starting with Blossom. So supposedly Blossom is the most limited pair. I don't know how true that is, but that's what's rumored to be. This pattern around each shoe, it's so hard to explain, it really is. But I looked up on the Nike SB website and it said the concept behind these shoes are to capture their personality, their strength, and their style. I will say Blossom does have ice breath, and I'm gonna assume maybe that's why they chose this weird little pattern throughout the shoe. I mean, it makes sense concept-wise. If that's the reason why, they definitely nailed it. Now looking at the bottom of the shoe, they have a bubblegum pink translucent bottom, and of course they have the Nike SB logo right there with orange representing her hair, of course. None of the other shoes actually have this on here, but this is kind of cute how they have a heart-shaped tongue lock on it. I think it would have been cute with a bow. I'm okay with the heart, but I would like to see what it would have looked like with like a small little bow on it instead. But I do like the detail. Detail's dope. And of course, it is a very bright pink shoe with orange throughout it. You have the orange swoop right there on the side and the orange shoestrings that represent her hair color. This pair also comes with the extra black laces as well. If you want to be a little different, you could put one orange and one black. I think that would have been cool too, but to each his own. Moving on to Bubbles, we do have the blueberry translucent bottom here with yellow to match her hair, of course. Then you have the yellow swoop and the yellow shoestrings to represent her hair. It does come with the extra black pair. All three of them come with the extra black laces. The pattern around this shoe, it's so hard to explain. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. Sugar crystals or something. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. Baby, tell them what you just told me about these shoes here. Pick them up and explain, please.
So, when I first looked at it, it looked like little bubbles.
It's Bubbles!
Like little circle
Let me zoom in.
spots, kind of.
It's Bubbles, duh! Damn, I can't believe I didn't get that. It's Bubbles, of course it is. That's what those little round reflectives are. It makes sense. Alright, let's move on to my girl Buttercup. So with Buttercup, you have the booger green bottoms here, translucent, with the black Nike SB logo down here representing her hair, and the Nike swoosh also represents her hair, and the laces also represent her hair very well. But although all three came with black laces, this one actually came with a green pair, and I feel like I'll keep the black laces in because it just looks way better and it balances out the shoe very well. Now, with the pattern around this one is very simple and shiny. I don't know why they went with this one. Any Powerpuff Girl fans or sneakerheads that know why you think they chose these patterns for each shoe, definitely let me know because I have no idea at all. This one is the most popular shoe because it is definitely a gender neutral shoe, along with Bubbles. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the fits because I know that's what a lot of you guys came for. Totally forgot to mention this, guys. So I will be doing like a summer and fall look for each shoe because not everybody's in a warm climate and not everybody's in a cold climate, and some of y'all might get this later on this year, who knows. And I'm also using a Paraphone for my microphone. Let's begin. Okay, so we have Bubbles. Bubbles, I feel like it's pretty easy to pair different clothes up with, but here's the thing, okay? For the Bubbles pair and the Blossom pair, they are a very tricky color to match with. So your best bet when trying to match up a shirt or a piece of clothing with this is to get a shirt that has multiple different shades of blue. So for example, with this shirt, we have The World Is Yours, and their t-shirts are so dope, comfortable. Like they have like this jersey feel to them. I highly recommend you get some shirts from there because this got to be one of my favorite shirts to wear. Starting out, I have the Bape and OVO collaboration hat, trucker hat, which it ain't really much going on with that, but yeah, I really like the hat. It's plain, it goes with everything. My Kristopher Kites bubble pendant, okay. Then we have, again, The World Is Yours. There's hella different shades of this blue on the shirt, and I think even on the back, like, come on, y'all, come on, like, overall graphic is hella executed, and it doesn't have a big ass neckline either like most shirts do. Then you have these like green, army green version of the black pants that I got from Zoomies a while ago. Then of course you have the Bubbles kicks, you know? Yeah, let's look at the summer fit. All right, so for the summer look, we have the same Bape hat on, the same Bubbles pendant on, but you know, we do have a Marino Norwood shirt, Nigo shirt, that I think is really, really dope. Again, another one of those brands that know how to execute a graphic t-shirt. Seriously, like they come up with some dope stuff. Here's the back of it. As you can see, you know, hella dope. You see yellow and blue throughout the shirt, right? Now, I will say, I did not mean to get these bright ass, sunny ass yellow Nike shorts. I thought they were gonna be a lot calmer, but I mean, it works. We got these bright ass yellow Nike shorts, and then of course why my socks do that? Hold on, wait a minute. Then you have the Bubbles kicks. So yeah. So you're sitting on the couch or the chair or wherever you're at, and your life's just passing you by. Maybe I'll like and subscribe next week. Maybe I'll like and subscribe tomorrow. No, do it now. Hit the subscribe button and help me out for my future. It really doesn't cost much, but a second. Can you spare a second? I'm sure you can spare a second. You might as well go ahead and do yourself a favor. Why not do it now? I mean, it's just that simple. And also, you know what? Sorry for the lint. My rug literally sheds like crazy. So sorry for that. But anywho, you know what? For these shoes, you might be able to pair them with some navy blue. I don't know. You might be able to. I'm just throwing the idea out there. I haven't really looked too far into how I would execute that. Some navy blue pants. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but it's not impossible. All right, so let's move on to the next fit. All right, so with this fit, check this out. So I got this jacket, hem jacket from Dumb Good, right? It gives me Cameron vibes. I don't know why, but it just does. The shoes don't match up with this perfectly at all. I thought I could kind of eye it a little bit. I'd rather it be kind of drastically different than too close to the color and just be completely off. But let's talk about the fit. So we have the Lowkey Lyss hat. I have different hats for this, by the way. We're gonna get into that after I go through the fit. But you have just a plain white tee underneath. You have my Blossom pendant, Kristopher Kites pendant, of course. These black jeans that I got from Fashion Nova Men. Then of course you have the Blossom kicks. Let me go to the beanies real quick because I have some ideas. Check it out. All right, so I don't know how I feel about this. I actually got this flame beanie off Amazon. I've been eyeing it for the longest. Because him is like the devil, I thought maybe this hat might go. I don't know, but it's worth a try with the fit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it don't look too bad. All right, so we have the Sade beanie from, is it Balcony? I can't remember the brand name. But now that I tried the hat don't look bad either. So I don't know. If I had to choose myself, I don't know. I like it though. I think it looks pretty dope. But we spent enough on winter. Let's go to summer. Give me. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So here's the summer look, guys. So of course we have again the Lowkey Lyss hat, my blossom pendant, and then another one from The World Is Yours. I stay looking up on their website to see if he's posted more designs and stuff like that. Yeah, this one's it. A Suki, pink Suki. And again, just like the bubbles, this is one where these shoes, man, they're hard to match up with. So get something with different shades of pink. And this shirt has hella pink in it. I think Suki gives off blossom vibes like crazy. Look at the back. Come on. The back is cold. Like all of it. I love these t-shirts, dude. Like definitely one of my favorite graphic t-shirts for sure. Then I paired it with the regular Nike shorts. My go-tos. Definitely some go-tos. And Nike socks. And then you got Blossom. The Blossom kicks. Alright, so for the Buttercup kicks, I have this N.E.R.D Pharrell hat, which I got from Etsy, so I'll leave that in the description box below. We have this bootleg Kristopher Kites pendant that I made myself, although I did get the chain from his website. If you haven't checked out my Kristopher Kites video, definitely go check that out after this one. But moving on, we have a Mojo Jojo shirt from Dumb Good with green stitching, which adds a little razzle dazzle to the t-shirt. The pants I did get from Zoomies. I can't remember what the brand is called, but it was a long time ago anyways. And then you have the Buttercup kicks. Very simple, plain Jane fit. But let's move on to the summer fit. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could literally just switch the pants up on this shirt and just put on shorts. With this fit, I don't have them, but I feel like you could probably play with some light purple shorts with this shirt, and I think it would go. I honestly think it would go. Or you can do dark purple, but I feel like light purple Nike shorts would look good with this for some reason. And it would complement the shoes well too, because you have Mojo Jojo and Buttercup, who are also kind of like the same color theme. So if you can play around with that a little bit, you might be able to throw a better fit together. But I do have another shirt in mind with this, which isn't really much different. Okay, like I said, I didn't really switch up the fit at all. I just wanted this Professor Utonium shirt because I feel like he just doesn't get enough love when it comes to adding different characters and merch and stuff. So again, the shirt is from Dumb Good, and I mean, it goes. Plain, but it goes.
Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil.
Alright, y'all, talk to me. You know, here we are. Let me know what your favorite fit was and what your favorite shoe of the pair. Out of the trio, originally Blossom was my go-to, but I don't know, I kind of like Buttercup, but I also kind of like Bubbles. And to be honest, I probably won't wear these shoes for real. I'll probably put something on the bottom to preserve them if I did want to wear them. For the most part, they deserve to be in my retro room, and it literally only makes sense to be here in my collection. So you guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking around this long in the video. Of course, and as always, if you like what you see, like and subscribe, and I will see you next video. Oh, peace. The hat don't look bad either, so I don't know.